Jason McIntyre, rather. This from The Herd with Colin Cowherd. Talking about where Kevin Stefanski, Deshaun Watson rank among that quarterback head coach duo in the NFL heading into this year.
Number 10.
Let's go with Kevin Stefanski and Deshaun Watson. I know that's not going to be popular since Watson was so putrid last year, and Stefanski may be coaching for his job. This is kind of a buy low for me. Stefanski, remember, he was the guy who took Baker Mayfield to the playoffs, and they pushed the Chiefs in the game where Mahomes kind of dinged his head, and the Browns could have had a shot. Stefanski didn't totally trust Mayfield. You knew that was the beginning of the end. And Watson, when healthy and not suspended and in trouble with the law, was phenomenal in Houston. Last year, he had the suspension. I mean, basically was out for a year and a half. And my guess is Deshaun Watson returns to form. Stefanski and the Browns are good. Remember, Vegas has them at 9.5. I don't totally see it, but I'm not going to discount them because I trust the guys in the desert. So number 10, Stefanski and Deshaun Watson.
And G. Bush, if he doesn't get back to if he doesn't get back to the top 10, I will be shocked, being Deshaun Watson. I'll be surprised.
Yeah, he'll be good next year, and then we'll get ready to run all the storylines. You know how it goes. We always knew Deshaun Watson. Talent has never been an issue for Deshaun Watson. It was all about if he could move back and get past the allegations. Obviously, he's settled in now, and look at this Cleveland Browns offense. Look what they did last week. Over 340 yards in the air, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and they still got that offensive line. And Nick Chubb, listen, this team is going to be there all year. And that's after the first 2 games. You know how it goes. That's the talking points, man. Like, it's so easy. A caveman can do it. We understand what it is. You're down now, but you got to have a storyline to come up through the season. And to be honest, I think he's going to be comeback player of the year material. I don't think they'll give it to him because of what he came back from. But at the end of the day, that's fine with Browns fans. And I told Browns fans in the video I just put out, said, look, man, it's not our job to help the national media figure out whether or not how did the Browns go after a guy like that. We got a quarterback. We looking to see what's going to happen on the field. And 10 actually is kind of low a little bit. At the ceiling, you take a look at what those 2 individual coaches have done with their ceiling. We know what Kevin Stefanski's ceiling is. It's coach of the year. He's already done that before. We know what Deshaun Watson's ceiling kind of looks like. We've seen it, almost 40 to 40 some touchdowns and less than 6 or 7 interceptions and over 4,700 yards, right? And that's still giving you something on the ground. So we've already seen these guys at their best, their peak, so to speak. And if Deshaun Watson can come back and basically just have the same season he's having with the Houston Texans, the Browns are going to be a dangerous football team. And I think everybody right now is kind of with their fingers crossed. Like, I hope they don't get a good we don't know. We hope this doesn't happen. But I'm going to tell you what, Deshaun Watson is going to be good next year. 9.5 is not the number. I definitely got the Browns winning 11 games next year and making the playoffs.
I think 10 is the floor. The ceiling's probably 2, 3, 4. Something along those lines.